Okay, hello everyone. Sorry about that. Now it should be working now. Yeah, that's perfect. Right, welcome back to the Organ Aviator YouTube channel. We are now live, that's good. Okay, so today we are flying from Tivat up to Innsbruck, so it should be an interesting flight to Category C airports. So a bit more challenging than usual. Here's our flight plan up on screen that we'll just start going through now. So takeoff weight 65.2, which is above our max landing weight, which is slightly important because there's terrain around Tivat here. Cruising flight level 360. So that's fairly normal. We've got a trip wind of, well, a headwind of 18 knots. Max shear rate 4.1, so that's nothing to worry about. Plug fuel 6.7 tons. Yes, that's fine. Now, here's the important bit. So terrain then. As we cycle down through here, we have got some terrain that's above, yeah, here we go, terrain above 10,000 feet, so that's something to bear in mind. That'll be an hour and 4 minutes into the flight. Other than that, there's not really too much to worry about really on that flight plan. Something worth pointing out, we're taking off runway 32, so that is quite difficult because we've got terrain off to the west. As you'll see when I go to the aircraft, you can see mountains looming in the background, and landing runway 26 will work that out once we get into the cruise. The weather briefing, here we go, you can see the headwind, but we're just heading pretty much straight up the coast, then a slightly northerly turn, and then into Innsbruck. No times, you won't worry about that, and you don't need to see that. So fuel then, 6.4 is what they want. So we can add, well, we can add up to 3 tons of fuel. I think we'll go 7 tons, just to give us a bit of buffer as far as things go. So, ooh, it says 6.7. Okay, let's go 7,500. Enter. Apply. Load aircraft GSX, and let's go and find our aircraft. Here we go. Ooh, get the GSX window out of the way. Here we go. Here's the mountains that I was talking about just in the background here. Yeah, so this is Pyrgis Tivat Airport. You can see frame rates aren't too great just there. That's because of GSX. Let's turn this in volume up a bit. 35, and we are also going to be on VATSIM once I get VATSIM up. VPilot. Yeah, I'm not overly well prepared for this because the computer was having a few issues just as we were setting up that, but we are back now. Right, let's pre-file this then.
Passengers boarding starting.
Great, yes. Good. And connect, pre-file. Perfect. Connect then to VATSIM. And that's another thing I forgot to mention, we are going to be flying as Organ 76 Yankee Tango today. Connect. And then we'll do this. Warning, please on this match. Right. You intend to use it. Okay, let's just correct that quickly. Where are we? organ, and then we'll go 760 on Tango 760. Done. Full flight plan, great. Perfect. Now, do we have any ATC that's going to be affecting us at the moment? Just check. Where are we? No, we do not have any ATC that's going to be affecting us. Right, so then let's get straight into setting the aircraft up. So, data. Aircraft status. 13th of June to 10th of July. Right, the AIRAC cycle is out of date. Right, well that's something we need to know, so there could be different procedures in place, but unfortunately I don't have time to update it now, so let's go straight to init request. And that's another thing I forgot to do, is show you the charts, but we'll do that when we do the departure briefing. Okay, there we go. Organ 76. Yankee Tango. Cost index 50, cruising today 36,000. And flight plan, Tivat departure runway 32.
Passenger's bus is coming.
And that's going to be the no departure route via. No, okay, great. So yeah. And then the arrival is going to be arrival ILS, or well, no, it's not going to be ILS, is it? But 26. We'll do a localizer approach, I think, to it in track FBA mode. We've not done one of them for ages. Anyway, that's going to be on the Nanite 2 Alpha. Great. Check for any discontinuities. No, there are not. F, and then secondary flight plan, then copy the active. And we'll just get up, because I believe I do actually have an engine out procedure here. I think this is one of the first airports I put the engine out procedure in for. Here we go. Right, it's taken quite a while to load. Here we go. Right. Lima Yankee Tango Victor. Go. It's runway 32, nose abatement 2, is it? Pretty sure it's nose abatement 2. Right, let's just do the calculations. 2005, 200 at 05. Outside air temperature 31 degrees. That is very hot. 1009 dry. Off. Takeoff weight 66. Flex config 1 off compute. Oh, and I don't have the engine out procedure. That's very helpful indeed. We'll get that then. Montenegro. Here we go. Tivat, right. Tivat then. Oh, it's noise abatement 1 departure. And 3, 2, so at 5, so Tivat 2.5 place bearing is going to be 320, and then at 2.5 yes, that's fine. From there we go left heading 265, so
Please don't load aircraft until the
place
fuel truck
bearing
arrives and asked to
distance
do it.
01. Radial is going to be 269 degrees, but that's at 10 miles. And then just put the lasty holding point in there, and then that will be a hold of 038 degrees and right turns. Great, return.
Fuel truck
Just
is in
make sure
position.
that looks reasonable.
Please don't load aircraft until
Plan.
the fuel truck arrives and asked to do it.
So yeah, out there, and then great, to lasty, perfect. So DIFS Radna Dubrovnik's tune Tivat, yes, okay, fair enough. In it B then. ATSU AOC menu, and that's going to be in receive messages and load sheet. If you wait 58.8 and if you wait C of G 29.2, and we'll do fuel planning. .5, we are not taking that, we are taking 7.5, aren't we? And finally, performance. So then, let's get the iPad up on the screen for this. Yeah, and let's get that up on the screen as well. So performance, takeoff calculation, single choosing that. So it's going to be clear that 138, 140, and 141. Config 1. But then here is the bit. It is going to be, oh, you can't say it anyway, it is a flex of 49. I've calculated, so flex 49. That's good. And then the other thing we need is to get some 1016 3016 3016. Here we go. DIFSRIP. Good. The box is set up. And now we can have a look at a departure briefing. Yes, so let's just find the airport quickly. Runways, so yeah, charts, airport, right. Oh, we don't have parking stands. Anyway, we're on the apron next to Terminal 1, I believe. So it is a taxi out via, let's just see, departing and apron, yep. There is something about taxiway Bravo, which I'll just have a look at quickly. Port information, taxiway, apron restrictions, 36 meters, so we cannot use taxiway Bravo, so we will have to turn around, right, and then do a full backtrack, which is going to be slightly annoying, but it does mean we may consider a single engine taxi, depending on what we think. But I think a single engine taxi might be a good idea today, just considering the situation. So standard, not that we are on a standard departure. Let's just look at the approach though quickly, should we have to come back in. So it's 334, yeah. We'll be in the hold, we'll do a full briefing of the approach if we do have to come back in. It's 2.5 kilometer runway, so it's a potential for our return. It would be an overweight landing, but we'll just have a look at that should it come to it. We've got the engine out procedure in, so we'll go through that. Secondary flight plan. So we take off, it's a left turn, and then we climb to 3,500 feet, and then it's another left turn out to the Latty holding point, which as you can see is out here pretty much in line with the approach. Okay, so as for our performance, we've got V speeds 138, 140, 141, which we'll just confirm quickly, dismiss that. So 138, 140, 141, and it's a noise abatement 1 departure, flex of 49 degrees, config 1. The airport's at 16 feet above sea level. We have got a low QNH and quite a high temperature, so we just have to be aware that our performance is a bit limited. As we've been through the flight plan and everything, and that's another quick thing. Due to the short runway at Innsbruck, we've only got 1,940 meters available. I've just done a dispatch calculation taking into the worst case scenario, so 64-ton landing weight and a tailwind and etc. So we can definitely land in Innsbruck. Okay then, let's get going. So yeah, we are on the APU, get the seatbelt signs on. And yeah, spoilers, flaps, parking brake, the mode selectors and throttles are at idle, and the weather radar and stuff is off. We should have already checked this, but the lights are all fine as well. Fuel pumps can also come on now. And squawk to 2000, put that to auto and make a call on VATSIM. Oh, that's cool. Cube, are you on VATSIM or not? Tivat traffic, Organ 76 Yankee Tango. We are at stand 2, I believe, or it could be stand 4, maybe stand 4. About to taxi backtrack runway 32 for departure on runway 32 via taxiway Alpha to backtrack. Okay. So you should see me, Cube, in that case. Oh no, you're from Innsbruck. Okay, yep, that's fine. Okay, so then, engine, we need that, don't we? Beacon light on.
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
Right, no, we want GSX. Yeah. Yes, I do want to interrupt the pushback. Oh, okay. Engine mode selected, 2 ignition, starting engine number 1.
Cabin crew, prepare doors for departure.
And get the charts away. Oh, Cuba had a right job getting OBS to work for this stream. It completely crashed as I went live, so I've had a bit of a mess sorting that out. But we should be there now. And as I said, we will be doing a single engine taxi. We'll start the second engine pretty much as we get to runway 14. So it'll have the entire backtrack for 3 minutes, hopefully. Good Cube, yeah. So is the stream working well now, though? Hopefully it is, fingers crossed. Anyway, engine number 1 is available.
4 in the middle of the aircraft, 2 either side.
Release
And
parking
2
rate.
at the rear of the aircraft, 1 either side. The cabin crew will now point out the nearest exits in your area. Please take time to locate your nearest exit, which may be behind you. In the unlikely event of an evacuation, all hand luggage must remain on board. Smoking,
Taxi light
including
on
the use
as
of
well.
electronic cigarettes, is not permitted at any time on board this aircraft, and the no smoking signs will be illuminated for the duration of the flight. For the safety and comfort of all on board, passengers are not permitted to consume their own alcohol. And for your safety, please follow all instructions given to you by the crew and comply with the safety signs located throughout the cabin. We are pleased to inform you that portable electronic devices may be used during takeoff and landing, so long as the flight safe mode is selected. Larger items such as laptops must remain stowed until after takeoff. Then they may be used permitted. The flight safe mode is selected. Any devices which do not have the flight safe mode must be turned off for the duration of the flight.
So, Cube, how extensive is your list of threats at Innsbruck then?
And items connected to
Quite
must
a
now
lot,
be
I would imagine.
You must immediately inform
Tivat traffic, Organ 76 Yankee Tango, we're now entering runway 14 for backtrack runway 32 for departure runway 32 Tivat.
Fasten your seatbelt by inserting the metal end into the buckle.
Okay, let's
and
just
tighten
get
by pulling
our
the strap.
lights on then.
To release, lift the buckle cover. You must keep your seatbelt fastened at any time that the fasten
So that
seatbelt
approaching
sign is turned
aircraft
on.
see us.
However, we recommend you keep it fastened at all times while you are seated. In the event of a loss of cabin pressure, oxygen will be provided. Masks like this
that's
will
okay,
drop from
Q.
the panel above you.
How
If this happens,
extensive is your
remain
list of
seated.
threats
Pull
there
the
at
mask down
Innsbruck?
and
I
towards
would
you to
imagine
start the
quite
flow of
extensive.
oxygen. Place the mask
Let's
over your
get
nose
an
and
initial
mouth
climb
and
up to
breathe
11,000.
normally. Secure it with the elastic band and tighten for a secure fit.
And
Make
let's
sure to
get
secure your own
engine
mask
number
before helping
2
other
started,
passengers.
so
A life
engine number
jacket
2.
is located underneath your seat. If required, pull the tab and remove the life jacket container from its
There's
stowage.
no rush on
Pull
this
the tear
backtrack
strip and
because
remove the
the
life
engine
jacket.
needs to be
Place the
started for
jacket
3
over your
minutes
head,
prior to
pass the
takeoff.
longer strap behind your body and connect the buckles together. Tighten the waistband to fit. Do not inflate your life jacket inside the aircraft, but when you're outside the aircraft, pull the red toggles sharply downwards to inflate. The red tube is designed to add air to the unit if required. There is a light and a whistle for attracting attention, and we also carry flotation devices for infant. All of this, along with further information, is found on the safety card, located in the seat pocket in front or to the side of you. Please study this carefully.
Okay,
Your
engine
seat
number
back
2
should now
is
be in a
available.
fully upright
Start
position
the
with the
chrono.
armrest down, and your tray table
Right,
should be
on the
folded away.
spoilers,
Your
engine
window
select
blind
back
should
to
be
normal.
open and your seatbelt
We're
securely
veering off a bit.
fastened. The cabin crew will now make their final checks
Seem to be
before we
pulling to the
depart.
right quite
Thank
a
you
lot.
for your
Engine,
attention,
anyway,
and thank you for flying
auto
with
brakes set
Organ
to
Aviator.
maximum. Set takeoff flap 1, config 1. At some point, Cube, yes, I would recommend her. Okay, and we'll do the after start checklist now, swiftly followed by the before takeoff checklist. Documents, then after start, ground equipment removed, anti-ice off flaps, config 1 set, APU can come off. Oh, we're going quite fast. APU off, yeah, trims we need set them, cabin doors on, decam status check.
Captain, the cabin is secure for takeoff. Once we are airborne, I will come back and ask what you would like to eat.
Perfect. Alpha and 5-1 Golf Alpha on the RMT approach, runway 32 on 4000 feet.
Oh shoot, right, we have, oh, we're going quite fast. We've got approaching traffic, right. We will, that's thrown a bit of an interesting one. So I'll make another call. Tivat traffic, Organ 76 Yankee Tango. We're currently backtracking runway 32 and we've got to wait another minute until we can take off. Tivat traffic. Okay. Hopefully they heard that. Right. Everything else is good. Good. And takeoff config test. So it's only the trims to set in a moment. And flight controls as well. So let's slow right down. Full left. Oh no, it's full left and the roll spoilers full right. And the roll spoilers neutral. Full up, full down, neutral. Rudder full left. Rudder full right. Rudder neutral. Flight controls are full free and have the correct movement. Okay, let's get the final load sheet done. That wasn't meant to happen.
Tivat traffic Alpha and 5-1 Golf Alpha on final approach for runway 32. We are at about 9 miles out.
Okay. Tivat traffic, Organ 76 Yankee Tango. We're now lining up runway 32 and we will make the departure as quick as possible. Tivat traffic. Okay. Yeah, I've reset the chrono because we've got to the 3 minutes and we are getting around this turn. Now we really can't waste too much runway here. Yeah, that should be pretty good, I think. Okay, and we can hold it on the brakes for a moment. Mark takeoff weight 30.2. Set. Okay, so then before takeoff flight controls checked. Do TCAS TARA. That's 1 and 2 off. Lights rule on ECAM memo. Take off no blue. Config ECAM memo. Take strobes on. Yes. Okay. So just to check that TCAS is TARA. We need them on. TCAS TARA packs 1 and 2 off. Lights on. ECAM memo. Take off no blue. And hold it on the toe brakes. Take off. Start the chrono and set 50%. Half side stoke forward. 50% set engine stable. Release toe brakes. Set takeoff thrust. Man flex 49 SRS and auto thrust blue. Okay. Thrust set. 100 knots checked. V1 rotate. Nav positive climb, gear up. Yes, cube. They are pretty nice, aren't they, from the FENIX? Right, thrust, climb. And we'll do a left turn. Yeah, heading, that's fine. Okay, see you later, Q. Well, in a moment. We should have had the terrain radar on. Okay, and what we'll do is we will keep flap 1 out. Yeah, AP1 engage, pack 1 on. Ooh, what are we doing? Right, autopilot off. I have the controls. Okay, autopilot can be re-engaged. Pack 2 on.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cabin crew have been released for duty. However, the seatbelt signs are still illuminated, meaning that you must remain seated until they have been turned off. Thank you.
Direct to CV. Yes, I guess we could do that. Yeah, we'll do that. Insert. Perfect. Once we make this turn, we will accelerate. Okay, I'm pushed for managed speed. And there is S speed, flaps up. Spoilers disarmed. And all the lights are out on the overhead as well. Tivat traffic, Organ 76 Yankee Tango, we have departed runway 32, climbing 37,500 feet. Tivat traffic. Okay, and we can set our cruising altitude. And we can set standard pressure. After takeoff checklist, then before takeoff, ooh, it's frozen a bit, there we go. After takeoff, landing gear is up. ECAM checked, and barra is standard, once, twice, 3 times. And we will pass pretty much straight over Dubrovnik. So let's have a look. Ah, there's Dubrovnik down there. We've reached 10,000 feet, and all of the lights can come off. And Tivat signs off as well. Okay, and then we will have a look now at the approach into Innsbruck. So let me just get the iPad up. Okay. Cool. Cool cube, yep. Right. Charts then. Firstly, we'll just have an overview of the airport. I think 2,000 meter runway, so very short, and 45 meters wide, so you normal sort of a width. But yeah, 2,000 meters, so we're not going to be playing around too much once we touch down. We just want to get it on the ground nice and quickly, solidly on the ground. Okay, let's look at the airport briefings then. There's probably quite a lot of information in here. Taxiway restrictions, so we cannot use taxiway Lima. So let's have a look at where Lima is. Where's Lima? That's Alpha Bravo. Where's Lima? Ah, Lima's this little one, so we're not going to be using that anyway. Operation, yes, that's fine. Right, let's look. Number 2. Speed 250, yes, that's fine. Wind shear is possible up to 3,100 feet. Use of let's not worry too much about that. That's very complicated. Portions, minimas. Yeah, let's see if there's any useful information anywhere. No, there's not. Although, I do happen to know that one of the things is once we get below, I think, 10,000 feet, we need the APU on. In case of a go around or something like that, we need full power from the engines. So having the packs covered by the APU can give us more power. So we'll do that. As for the actual approach, I believe we are in for the 2-6 approach, which doesn't make too much sense because 2-6, that will give us a tailwind unless no, the wind might come around before our arrival. That's just something. Let's look then. Localizer approach runway 26. Alright, so 254 degrees and yes, Cube. Okay, I'm just thinking the flight plan says 26, so I'm thinking the wind might come around a bit before our arrival, but we'll have a look at both approach charts and then decide prior to our descent. We know from the calculation that we could land on either runway. Yeah. So then, 3.5 degrees, it reckons, for the descent. Or is it 3.7? Anyway, the localizer is offset by 3 degrees, so that's just something to bear in mind. Airport elevation, nearly 2,000 feet. Minimas is going to be 4,900 feet, I think. I'm going to do because we want the minimum available go-around gradient, and it looks like we're going to be visual anyway, so 4,900 feet is our minima. Special notes, anything up here, high mountains of course. For visual part, see visual pilots using this chart. Information. Yes, Cube, I do believe it's quite a challenging circling approach. Now, do we have 2-6? Right, that is a chart that is missing because I'm pretty sure that there is a chart on Navigraph for the circling. Let's have a look. 2608. Yes. Exactly, right. This is for... yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, at... yeah, okay, Cube. I'm not too sure why that isn't on the LIDO chart. It should be, really, shouldn't it? But I'd prefer not to do a circling approach in this case. So we'll plan for 2-6. Yeah, we'll plan for 2-6, I think, and then if the wind is out of limits or I'm not happy with it, we will do a go around and hold somewhere. Probably go back to the initial approach fix and hold. With that in mind then, we might need to program in oh, this is difficult decisions here. Anyway, right, let's just plan for 2-6. If something goes wrong, we'll find somewhere to hold prior to our descent, and then we'll rebrief it. Anyway, Threats, obviously, terrain, but we'll have the terrain radar on, and we'll have the APU on to give us the best go-around gradient possible. Also, we will have choose the higher minima, which will give us a go-around required gradient of 2.5%, which should easily be manageable. As for our landing performance, 4 tons, so it's 62.8 tons, which is significantly less than I did originally planned. Medium auto brake. Okay, so we'll go max manual braking and idle reverse, just to make sure we do stop on the runway. It's a 6 knot tailwind, so still within limits at the moment. If we just refresh that, yeah, still within limits. Okay, let's start setting it up then. Fix info. We'll do an extension of the center line. LOWI runway, no, 26. And what is the visual? Let's do the visual, that's how we'll get it. Visual 26. 254 degrees it still says. 254. Runway heading is 257. Okay, good. That's something that's easier to find on LIDO charts, is the runway heading. So 257. Let's get that in. 257 minus 180 is 77. Oh no, cube. That's not great. Anyway, 7 degrees. See, yes, that is in. That looks sensible as well. And we'll intercept it at 9,500 feet. So the airport elevation is. Ooh, so we're intercepting the glide path at a very high altitude. 9,500 minus 1,900 equals, so 7,600 feet above. So 20. Oh no, that's not right. What is it? 3,009 miles. Okay. 9,500 minus 9,500 minus 1,900 is going to be 7,600. So it's 7.6 times 3. So we need to intercept it from 23 miles out.
Honda 7 Delta Indy, split ground, pushback and startup.
It's a bit odd. It's quite a long way out, but then it is also, yeah, 19, and then that's it, 9,000.
And split traffic line,
Yes.
54 whiskey, turning
Okay.
to final base. Split
Maybe it's correct. But we are going to RTT, aren't we? Yes, RTT. Great. Perfect. So in that case, we can go into, Romeo Tango Tango, and then we can put in No, because we want to be at 10,000 feet at Romeo Tango Tango, so 32,000. Thought our it was 36,000. So 36, so 6, 16, 26, right. 26 times 3 is... that's good. And 80 miles. Okay, this is where we want to descend, is this blue ring. So just forget the VNAV indicator there. Perfect. I think we've set up for the approach pretty much. We need the that to go down, and then playlist. There we go. Let's have a look at the wing. It's nice scenery around here, actually. Now, the other side is just the coastline. Doing 450 knots of ground speed. Optimum is 350. Right, so Cat C is basically the most challenging airports there are. That's a basic rule, so it would be stuff like captains only landings and takeoffs. And also the company would have to be approved to fly there, stuff like that. So the pilots would have to go through special training to land there, and the airline would have to have its own certification to go there as well. Let's set 350. And just for a bit of situational awareness, like I always do, get the runway threshold in there, 297 miles. Flight plan. 18 miles, yeah. Perfect. I think there's 7 Cat C airports in Europe, of which I'd have to look them up, but off the top of my head, Madeira, Tivat, obviously Innsbruck, Madeira, Tivat, Innsbruck, there are others. Gibraltar is a Cat C. What other ones are there? And another 3 which I am not too sure of right now. Yes, I also think is what's it called? The famous Greek one. Samos, no. Oh, I've forgotten the name of it. Wait, I think I know what its identifier is though. Skiathos as well, maybe. I'm not sure. Let's see. Yeah, Skiathos. Thank you, Q. Now, list of airports in Europe. Okay, I've now got a proper list of it. Actually, no, that'll be a long time going through there. Okay, here we go. EasyJet's assessment. So this is EasyJet's CAT-C airport. So Innsbruck, Gibraltar, Salzburg, Madeira, Ajaccio, which is in Corsica, Mykonos, Santorini, and that's it. Kosovo are not on this list, no. Wait, although actually, according to that list, Tivat isn't on there, which it definitely is. Let's see. Tivat is definitely a CAT-C airport though. CAT-C airport list. No, I can't find it. I can't find a proper list that I think is accurate. Now, I believe, or is this only if you have, oh no, never mind. I think I know why I can't do it. Anyway, Mac out, and now we can put, no, we want to get up to 360, otherwise our calculations for descent are going to be wrong. So let's get up to 360. And let's see if, why are VORs turned off up here? I mean, we could turn them on. It would give us a bit of situational awareness, but I don't really ever have them on, simply because there's really no point in the Airbus unless you're doing a VOR type procedure. which we'll be doing for our landing. Anyway, let's just check this. Required 2 miles accuracy. High. Good. Good. Okay, about 160 miles into loud descent. Anyway, Cube, do you want a mini FCU or a wing FCU? Because I really would like a mini FCU, but they're just quite expensive. Let's take a bit of a shortcut. Direct RCH insert. Yes, an MCD would also be nice, although you can sort of do it on your phone or iPad or tablet even. If you've got an old Android tablet sitting around. That's what I did, and then my tablet's like not got any charge in it. But I might do that again, because it does make it easier. Yeah, you can. Wait, I'll just get back into the flight deck quickly and then show you something. Shut that behind us. Right, let's... now, I'm not sure how this works, but we'll see. No, I do know how this works, but... Yes, it is free Cube. So all you do is you go into your iPad, and then you can just hit the MCDU icon in the FENIX AFB, and then it just loads in. It takes a minute to load, but once it's loaded, it is good, and then, look, it is pretty much instant between you doing something. There is no lag at all between doing anything. Progress, see? Yeah. Let's just put back in the runway we're actually landing on though. Yes, Cube, unfortunately it's in the FENIX. Although you can do the same thing in the fly-by-wire. A very similar thing in the fly-by-wire, again for free. I might have to do a video later explaining that though. I'll make a quick video after this stream demonstrating that. Oh. Right. Okay, 120 miles until our descent. Okay, so, yes, we're getting towards our destination, slowly. Company message we've got, let's just have a look at that. Back. Ooh, we've got 2. Oh dear, dear, dear. Send ADC for 6 minutes. They don't really want us to send it for 6 minutes, do they? Oh. AOC menu and ADC delay. Right, let's get the delay allocation card up. Ramp delays, loading late arrival. I mean, technically it's late removal of stairs, isn't it? Because servicing equipment. En route slot delay, departure runway change, tug. I mean, it could be that. Tug broken, jetway broken, stairs broken, and crane. OD1 will do. And time, that's going to be 6 minutes. And then, sorry, dash I dash was dash slow setting dash up up the aircraft AFT aircraft send. Hopefully they're happy with that. ATSU AOC menu, receive messengers. And we've got a new one, ADC routine. Great. And It's now just over 80 miles until our descent. Oh dear, what's going on now, Q? Another 24 minutes and then we need to start thinking about terrain avoidance, etc. Oh no, that is pretty rubbish. Yeah, I really don't know what to suggest. That's quite awful. That's like when you need 100% utilization from it. Now I'll just quickly check something, see if we're gonna get bothered by ATC at all. Yeah, this one. Nope, not right now. There is no ATC that's... Oh, sorry about that. That was me dropping my phone. Anyway, ATC is nowhere to be seen, which is a shame, but... Yeah, well, not great still. And start from the 26. Okay, and we're just about to coast over the northern, southern coast of, which country would this be? Southern coast of, which country is this? Let's see. Right, okay. Southern coast of Switzerland. Might still be Italy, actually. Anyway, I wonder why the LIDO charts don't have the circling approach at Innsbruck. I mean, maybe it's just no airline that uses LIDO actually does the circling approach. 50 miles away from the top of descent now. Let's just check that our landing weight has not increased. No, landing weight should still be the same. And let's fill in this, so it's going to be QNH 1009, I think. Landing performance. Oh no, it's not actually. 1018. I can imagine it is, yes, and we may still end up doing it. There is a small chance that we'll end up doing it. Should we just decide to do it now? Do you think that's a clever idea? I think we'll do it, you know. Certainty. What does VAC stand for? VAC. Visual. Yes, Cube. Right, let me just get the charts up on screen so you could help me a bit. For circling, see VAC, what does that mean? Because I really want, if we have to, I'll use the Navigraph chart. But I do really want to use this chart, if I can. What's this? Ooh, here's the circle. Right, but it does mean, yeah, it does mean we'll need the RMP approach. Okay, finally I've got it. Arrival, insert, I'm just putting something rubbish in here, right, okay, locality to RNAV, echo, RNAV east, 26, yes, that's what we need. Start, no start, insert, clear that out, clear. Right, we'll sort that out in a moment. Okay then. How far have we got? 20 miles, okay. So this starts at... Okay. Let's get... Let's go circling approach. Yes, that is what we'll do. But before we do that, we just need to get the chart up for RNP order. Right. Perfect. Here's the chart. So still into RTT, yeah. And right, so we'll do... I'm just becoming aware that everything's gonna start happening very, very quickly before too long. So we need to nanet RTT. Right. So after nanet, where is RTT? Romeo Tango. Okay. Romeo Tango. Next waypoint. What? Oh my gosh, what have I just done? Okay, arrival. Right, yeah, insert. Insert, yeah, okay. Good, RTT is in there, perfect. Right. Let's start descending then. Set medium auto brake on the spoilers. And let's set 10,000 feet. I do, well, to be fair, my NVIDIA graphics card has worked perfectly the whole time I've had it, but I have heard some issues with them. Right, kill the playlist, get the aircraft sounds up, and when we're ready, down we go. Speed and function set to 90 knots. Perfect. We'll keep the charts up on screen for now. Thrust idle open descent, flight level 10 blue. And just to keep our situation, we'll keep our resources, we'll reselect a QNH. And we'll get the passengers seated very quickly, I think. We'll make an announcement to the passengers as well. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, your captain speaking. We have now started our descent into Innsbruck. I have turned the seatbelt signs on, as you can see. If I could ask that you return to your seats, fasten your seatbelts, etc. This is because we're doing a complicated approach and we just need to focus our resources into flying the aircraft, and we don't really want to have to remember to put the seatbelt signs on. Thanks for your cooperation, and we'll be on the ground in about 40 minutes. Thank you. Hopefully they aren't too alarmed by that announcement. Cool, okay, Cube.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now started our descent into our destination, and the captain has turned on the seatbelt signs. At this time, we ask that your seat back is fully upright with the armrest.
Now then, let's see what our path looks like. Yeah, seats, so that's looking pretty perfect at the moment.
Must now be disconnected. In a few moments, I will be dimming the cabin lights in preparation for landing. This is a completely normal procedure. If you do wish to continue reading, there is a reading light situated in the panel above you. We would like you to take this opportunity to review the safety card located in the seat pocket, in front or to the side of you, and in the unlikely event of an evacuation, all hand luggage must remain on board. Thank you.
Okay, so what we'll do is we'll enter the hold Romeo Tango Tango. We've got plenty of fuel on board to hold there for a few minutes to just sort out the finer points of the approach. Yes, so we'll just have another, okay. Right, runway 26 does have an ILS though. That's good. What isn't so good is it doesn't give us the final approach course here. but runway 26. Well, let's just go flight plan fix info. LOWI 2607, 7 degrees, and we'll go LOWI 08, did 08, yep. LOWI 08, and it's going to be a radial of 77 plus 180, so whatever that is. 77 plus 180 equals 257 degrees. Okay, perfect. So that's getting us on. That's got the extended centerline now. This terrain is fast approaching us. But we have got a nice gap here. Okay, and we'll make another announcement to the passengers quickly. In real life this wouldn't be made, but ladies and gentlemen, once again from the flight deck, your captain speaking. Just before we join the approach, I'd like to bring your attention to the fact that we'll have very scenic views out both the left and right hand side of the aircraft, although people who are nervous flyers may not want to look outside, as you see plenty of mountains rising up above us as we join the final stages of the approach. But it's absolutely amazing scenery and everything's completely safe. Thank you, and I'll talk once we're on the ground. So as you can see, we're doing pretty much perfectly on our profile here. Clouds, clouds, clouds. We really don't need them right now. And that is another thing that I neglected to do, was actually make sure that our flight plan is properly sequenced. So nan it, and then go to RTT, do this weird jink here. Right, we're not going to RTT. Okay. It's interesting. Okay, we do need something in the rad nav. Okay, let's do echo. No, that's not in there. Okay, Oscar Echo Victor, put that in the, what even is this? That's ADF? No. I think it's an NDB, but let's try OEJ. No. Right, we may have a bit of a problem here. Right, okay, it's an ILS, that's right. Usually an ILS is a 4-letter identifier, but that is fine. OEBS. Oh, why did I just do that? No. Oscar Echo Victor in the ILS. 3.8 degrees down here, that's fine. Get the landing systems on. Yes, we ignore this, but Okay, so at DME 4.2 OEV, we're going to do a left turn 230 degrees. Yes, it is difficult, Q. Thank you. Yes, thank you kindly for that. We will hope for a good landing. That's about all I can say. So, warning. No. Visual. 4,300 feet minima. Right. Barrow. We'll get the landing system off because it's an ANAV approach. I do have a bad feeling about this. Right. For example, where on earth do I make this turn here? Let's turn this back into no. Okay. I think it's upon reaching 3,700 feet that I make that turn. Okay. That's in my head. The other thing that needs to be in my head very quickly is the exact heading of the runway, which is 077 degrees. Okay, we're going very, very fast as well. Let's bring the speed back. Get the spoilers out. Hold on. Level off. Level off, level off. And we'll configure nice and early. I am wanting to 220 knots. Okay, we'll get flaps 1 down as soon as possible. Flaps 1, speeds check flaps 1. Reduce speed 180. And get the APU on. Get the landing lights on. 3, 2, 1. APU is on. Shove it into descent mode. Oh, and it's raining as well. Happy days. 10,000 feet, okay. We'll hold 10,000 feet for now. It's not Navigraph, it is Lido, and yes, it was meant to be, although I've just put it away. It doesn't have to be, it would just, I left it up there as I was talking through it. But now we can put it away. Okay. Right. This is not looking good. Right. 3,000, let's put 4,000 feet in. Push. Yeah, that's okay, Q. So, we're now in descent mode, which makes me feel a bit more comfortable with what we're doing. Got flaps 1 out. Certainly going to be interesting how this will work. Right. What we'll do, fix info. No. Right, okay. 077 plus 90 is 167 degrees. 167. Please say this works. Yes, good, we've got no beam point, that's good. Right. Oh, we've busted through that constraint though. Oh, no. Why have we gone through that constraint? Outstar, yes. Oh, the aircraft are not behaving properly. Okay. So pretty much as soon as, well, we're going to come down the approach, and then as soon as we hit 4.2 from Oscar Echo Victor, we're on our own as far as the approach goes, because I'm going to pull 230 degrees track, wait until we're abeam, and then once we're abeam, 264 degrees track, and then upon reaching 3.5 dear me OEV, we're going to pull 077 track. Well, actually, it's not going to be, is it? It's going to be 047 track. Yes, but it's annoying. Sometimes you go through phases where all of the technology goes against you. Hopefully, the FENIX won't go against me in the next 5 minutes or so. Let's hear the cabin crew.
Captain, the cabin is secure for landing.
Thank you very much. Okay. Right. 20 miles. Right, once we're established on this, I'm going to go over to the Oscar Echo Victor. Flaps 2, speeds check, flaps 2. Reduce speed 165 knots. Performance, approach phasers activated. Gear down. Okay, Cube, make sure that you come back for the landing. I'm sure you don't want to miss it. Right, switching over now. Oscar Echo Victor and 4.2 is the... It's where we really need That is very cool, Cube. Right. Hopefully this landing works just as well as that does. Innsbruck traffic, Organ 76 Yankee Tango. We are currently on our nav Echo approach runway 26, although we're only circling approach runway 08 Innsbruck. Okay then. We're still coming down. Everything's looking fine at the moment. We've got the APU on. Flaps are at config 2. If we have to go around now, we can go straight to config 1. And we will go straight to config 1. That's not just we can do, we will do. And we'll hold 165 knots and get up as soon as possible. Because as you can see, we've got a lot of red on this terrain radar now. Okay, select track FPA and select 230 for now. And we've still got a bit to go. Yes, Cube. Right, let's just keep 230 on the window. So, Cube, do you think this landing will be successful? Okay, 6.7, we need 4.2.
100 above.
Okay. Hide.
Minimum.
Continue. 3,000. Cool. 3.8 and 230.
2,000.
Oh, Jesus, 4.2s.
Terrain ahead.
Okay,
Pull up.
pulled.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Oh, shoot. 3,700.
7 Delta Yankee,
Open
radius
climb.
check.
Five by five.
Let's climb, open climb. Okay, we will make it there. That was very nearly a go around just then, but yes, exactly, Cube. In real life, that would definitely be a go around, but we've recovered. Okay, and we'll go 264 degrees in a moment. Once we get a beam, we'll go 264. 3, 2, 1, go to 264, yep. Oh, that's interesting, isn't it? That's one way of putting it, I guess. Maintain 3,700 feet until we have established ourselves. Flaps 3, speeds check, flaps 3. And set managed speed. 3.5, we are getting there. Oh shoot, and I've forgotten to start the replay. That's a real issue. Okay. Yes. 2.5, 3. Okay, we've got another mile to go. Please replay start quickly. Yes. Yes, Cuba will hand fly it as soon as possible. LOWI STR. Right. Great. Okay then. Replay has started. 3.5. Okay. 047.
Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead.
Terrain
pull up.
ahead.
Disregard all of those
Terrain ahead.
warnings.
Pull up.
047 degrees, flaps full speed, straight flaps
Terrain
full.
ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull
Okay,
up.
landing checklist then. Auto brakes set, missed approach altitude. Not set, but disregarded. Can memo landing nobly. Autopilot off, I have control. Right, set that bird down 3.5 degrees-ish. Okay, this would most certainly be a go-around, but we'll go with it. You've got positive V-speed. Ooh, we're going quite fast. Let's keep it coming down. Flight directors off. Okay.
Sync rate.
Alright.
Sync rate.
Alright, B passengers.
Sync
Yes,
rate.
absolutely. Oh well,
Sync rate.
that is probably the least realistic approach I've ever done on the channel, but we're here. Let's see if I can make a
100.
decent landing.
50, 40, 30, 20, retard.
Right, go around.
10,
Walk landing.
5,
Mantoga SRS, go around track. Flaps to 3. Right, now that's just alarming for no reason. There is absolutely nothing wrong. Thrust. Oh, no, absolutely not. Get to 6,000. Up we go, right. Oh, we do not need this. Right, gear up. Cancel master code. Right, what is even causing that alarm? Right. Disregard that master warning. Flaps 2. Flaps 1. Right. Oh, how do I Yes. There is nothing on the ecam. I know. Right. Let's climb back up to 10,000 feet. We know that's safe. Direct. RTT. Insert. Get the autopilot on. Hold 180 knots. Yeah, that's good. Hold on a RTT. I think it might be a case of having to go outside and then back inside. No. Passengers. Yes. Oh. That noise is driving me quite mad though. Right. Yeah, recruit normal. Clear. Ah. Oh. What just appeared on that e-cam? Emergency cancel on. This has to be a bug with the FENIX. Has to be. Right, flaps, no we can't do that. Okay, let's increase our speed, 200 knots. Where is that noise coming from? Anyway, speeds check, flaps up. Ah, what's that? Autogun? No. Oh, why is that coming up now? Oh, forward with left. What does Alt F4 do then, Cube? I have a horrible feeling I don't want to press it. Okay then. Set standard pressure. Right. Yeah, what does it do though? Emergency. Right. I'm getting rid of all of this noise. How do I turn off that noise? I have a feeling not like that. Oh dear. Shuts down the current open. Ah, right. Well, I won't be doing that in that case. Okay. I am taking control of the situation. Turn right heading to 070 degrees, and we will go direct. Here we go. Let's retry it. Insert. Let's get the constraints on though. 080. Ah, that's cool. Stream Elements has just done its thing for the first time ever. Constraints there, 9,500 feet. Okay. Let's get the speed right down then. Speeds check flaps 1. Speeds check flaps 2. Set QNH and set heading. All the way around. I still don't know what that noise is though, why that is happening. Yeah, I've got no clue why that is happening. Right, Cube. I think I know what the issue was. We are going to try runway. We are gonna try runway at 08 again. Yeah. Yes, I know. Well, you're not wearing headphones, though, are you? I am. It's getting really quite distracting, if I'm honest. That noise. But I don't know how to get rid of it. See, I'm trying to clear it this way. But it's not working. Oh no, Cube. Well, I feel for you in that case. Right, let's just start a gentle descent onto 9,000 feet. There we go, 700 feet per minute. Let's try this again then. Should be able to. It said no nav intercept, but there is, because we have intercepted the nav. Anyway. I need to change the settings on stream elements so it brings that up more often. Well, this is the thing, Cube. I think what you're actually meant to do, and this will either be confirmed or denied when I look it up on Navigraph. Approach circle to land. Yeah, so it's all the same information except after runway. And yeah, I think what's meant to happen is you're meant to descend as soon as you pass their beam point. Oh, this is... Why is... Oh, down to 4,000 feet. Right, yeah. 3,000, yeah. Let's go 3,700. Pack FPA and FPA of 3.6. And set medium auto brake again. Spoilers are on. Landing gear down. Okay, we can get the lights, nose gear lights on, and AP bleed, that should have been on already. Okay, and we'll look at it again. So 4.2 Oscar Echo Victor. Having established. bit too late realistically to do this, except we are going to put in 083 miles radius. There we go. Right, that should be good now. Yeah. Quite high still. Let's increase that. And then, yeah, 4.2 still. Actually, no, we can get that up because as long as we're at 3,700 feet right here, that's fine. Oh, the performance. Activate, activate. Get that in there. 4.2. And then it's 230. Still. There's the runway. Continue. 4.2. Cool. Right, and hopefully this goes a bit better. Flaps 3, speeds check, flaps 3. Oh dear, no, flaps 3, there we go. 2,000. Speed is still decreasing, that's fine. We need that on. Okay. Good, we have leveled off at 3,700 feet. It does look fun if you get it right. Yes. Okay, now we're going at 156 knots of ground speed. Flaps full, speed strike flaps full. For the second time landing checklist, landing order brakes set, missed approach altitude 10,000 feet. Set, and Barrett GNH is set as well on 264 degrees. We'll set that. Ooh, that looks scary, does it not? Oh, wait, and we do need to pull that 3 degrees. Yeah. Oh, shoot. We will make it. We will make it. Just cost me a bid on this. 077047. Oh shit. shoot. Right, cut the power.
Pull up. Pull up.
Right, I think something went quite badly wrong there.
Tank rate. Tank rate.
Right, let's just get it on the ground.
20. Retard.
Oh, shoot. Oh, no, 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 no. No, not really. Right, get the engines off, and I'd say evacuate the aircraft.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our destination. For your safety,
Right.
comfort, and the safety of those
Okay.
around you, please remain seated with your
Oh,
seatbelt fastened.
that is not a nice sight. Oh. That didn't go to plan. Oh no. Anyway. Let's load. Let's load it up then. That's not a good sight, is it? Wait, let's... Oh, what's going on here? Oh. Right, okay. Let's find the first failed landing. Okay, let's come around. Where's the first landing that was failed? Oh yes, that is a good point. Yes, I have disconnected from VATSIM. Okay, let's watch the first landing then from passenger view 7. Okay, ignore the flight controls. Right, well I've just found a fundamental issue in the Airbus landing checklist. I did think that was odd, right. So the landing checklist and the approach checklist do not include landing gear down. So the checklist would not have picked that up. And that, yes, but then I think that was because of the faulty master caution. So I think you would have got landing gear warning as master caution. Okay, so as you can see, the first approach would have been fine if the actual landing had worked, but because it didn't, out of the touchdown zone, and then you had to go around. Yes, the ECAM memo should have displayed it as well. So a few interesting things that happened there. Obviously it came down to me, the fact that the landing gear wasn't down, but there were several things that meant that meant that shouldn't have been an issue. Right, let's watch the second approach then. Oh dear, that's off as well. Right, let's watch this. Let's speed it up a bit, 4 times. Okay. Yes, look at this view. If you were nervous of flying, this would not be too great, would it? Yeah, the stream was fine, right up until the landing. Anyway, thanks for watching. Yeah. This would not have been nice, would it? Wait, let's just go to an outside view quickly. Where? There. Let's see that from the outside. I mean, yeah, we weren't that close, really. Just looked quite close. 8. There we go. Yes. And then, as we descend down towards the runway, so this is all fine, absolutely perfect actually, good speed, good descent rate, oh, why's the landing gear down there? That is not nice. Anyway, we can at least see where we would have touched down. Oh, look at that beautiful landing right on the 1,000-foot markers. Oh, slight bounce. And then the gear just, yeah. Right. Well, I don't really know how to end the stream. Let's just we'll leave it on a, there we go. Right, get the gear down. Okay. Okay, we'll just leave the stream on a nice picture in that case. We can't do anything to them. External, let's see if I can get the spoilers away. Okay, there we go. We'll leave it on that picture there. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy this stream, hopefully you all did, please leave a like and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.